Oh, damn. Run off these likes. Run off these likes. So, JC on Taylor, better known as the game, dropped another mixtape. Apparently, it's a deluxe mixtape of the last mixtape that was also trash, by the way. So, you gave us more trash, huh, Champ? Yeah, you gave us more garbage. Is that right, Champ? Say it ain't so. You made more trash. Your name dropping again. Who would have ever thought? I'm surprised that you're name dropping again. This guy's a weirdo. And then you had the audacity to go on Instagram talking about you pulling strings. Put a hoodie on and said, yeah, I'm pulling strings as if this is some type of bar. Champ, you're about to be 50 and you're doing this. You're playing with your goddamn clothes, champ. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. You pulling it. Nigga, what are you doing? Ain't you about to be 50 years old, champ? 50. What are you doing, gang? What do you do? I will read you this caption. He's a mini whack. Exactly, Chip. He's a mini whack, except he don't got as much muscle as whack because whack is the boogeyman, Chip. Don't forget, yeah, whack is the West Coast boogeyman. The game is not, Chip. So he has a little bit more muscle, all right, than game got. I give whack his credit. He is the bully of the West. I'll give him his credit, Chip. He's bullying the West, Chip. Something that the game never has done and won't do, Chip. All right. The Aqua Lover says, mind you, he is trying to get. I don't care about him. I don't care about him. He's irrelevant. We're not talking about him. All right. So salute to everybody, man. Make sure y'all hitting up on the like. This ain't about that guy. This ain't about whoever you're speaking of. I don't know who that is, Chip. Not familiar with that guy. I don't know who that is. But this nigga's a bozo. But this nigga's a bozo. You know what is this, nigga? How old is Game? Let's check. How old is this bozo? Cause him and Jimmy like the same age, right? The game age. You gotta figure out the game age. Type that in right quick. How old, nigga? 46. You'll be 47 this year. It don't matter. You're almost 50. You're almost 50 though, shit. It doesn't matter. You're almost 50 and you're wild. What are you doing, man? Who told you to put out another one? Said, I got a deluxe for the mixtape I already dropped. Well, we don't care, champ. What's the reason to drop another mixtape? Like, first of all, you don't drop a deluxe unless it's good. Like, I don't see the reason in dropping a deluxe project or a project that's already failing. That doesn't make sense. Imagine having a deluxe for a project that's trash. That's like, doesn't make sense. Like, why would you have a deluxe edition? Like, somebody asked you to make a deluxe. There was no high demand on that. Nobody said, hey, I need a deluxe version. No, nobody asked for that. I didn't ask. Nobody asked. You just decided to put it out there yourself that you're gonna make a deluxe version of a nasty mixtape, Chip. A mixtape that's not good. Terrible tape, Chip. Niggas just throw out deluxes with no demand. It's kind of wild to me. Kind of wild to me. I ain't gonna lie, gang. It's kind of wild to me. Shorty Nick says game is worse than a broken woman feeding for attention. Makes sense, but he's irrelevant, champ. See, when you don't matter, these things are irrelevant, champ. The mixtape, irrelevant. It's bad enough we didn't ask for the mixtape, but now you want to give us a deluxe mixtape and you want to do these shenanigans online, nigga, pulling the strings of his hoodie, nigga. What are you, 12, champ? Well, you might as well be, because the nigga who managed you is also 12. Ain't that crazy? Oh, champ. Like, nigga said I'm pulling strings. Like, yo, bro, what kind of... I'm pulling strings. Nigga, it look like you about to tie up a glad bag and throw the trash out, actually. It like you about to tie up a bag, nigga. Nigga closing his face in his hoodie. Like, what are you doing, man? You know what I'm saying? Miss Nola Honey says he, the West Coast Jim Jones, and Papoose rolled in one. You might have a point there, because Papoose is trash and Jim Jones is a complete bozo. So you may have a point there. I ain't gonna, you might have your point. Okay. Nobody says 50 Cent don't F with him anymore, right? Hell no, he don't F with the game at all. He despises the game. The game is the reason that some people on G Unit lost their lives. There would never be anything cordial between JC Taylor and Curtis Jackson. Just so you know, champ. I'm just gonna be honest. You heard? Spaniard says Whack 100 smell like behind the ear. Well, if you're behind the ear smells, then I think you need to scrub it. You feel me? That's what I'm gonna say. If you know anyone who has a behind the ear type of aroma, champ, it's not good. All right? Your back ears shouldn't smell like your earlobes shouldn't have a stench. You feel me? That's kind of wild. What's going on there? Hmm? What's happening here? What's going on, champ? But yeah, this is the bozo himself on right here, tying up his goddamn drawstrings on his hoodie, squeezing it on his face, talking about in the caption, "I really pull strings." What strings are you pulling? You ain't pulled in no sales, champ. You ain't pulled in no streams. No one's listening to this. By the way, because you want to talk about pulling anything, you haven't pulled any listens. You haven't pulled anything, champ. All right, you're giving us garbage. And to be fair, it's like you're torturing the people because nobody asks you to drop another project, nigga. Nobody asks you to go ahead and drop a deluxe after the trash you already dropped. Nobody asked you to do that. You decided to take it upon yourself to do this as if it was something that people asked for. So you, technically speaking, you're wasting time. You're wasting energy in the booth because you're producing projects that nobody asked for, nigga. Nobody asked. Like, listen, sometimes people just need to retire, man. Sometimes people just need to sit this one out. It's okay, champ. Your time is done. Go retire somewhere, nigga. You don't have to rap anymore. Rapping's not an obligation, especially when you're not good at it. Yeah, there's some people that's in their late 40s and 50s that can still rap, but let them do that. They're still good at it. You're not. You're not good at it. You're actually trash, nigga. You're actually garbage. You actually been doing the same damn thing for 20 plus years. And nobody cares anymore, man. It's old, it's washed up. You went as far as trying to diss Eminem. Nobody cared that you did that. Nobody cared that you tried to diss Eminem. Nobody cares, bro. This right here is childish. And nobody cares, bro. Nobody cares that you did this, nigga. Like, what are you talking about? You know what I'm saying? The game is the type of nigga to brag about buying everybody's meal at Applebee's. This is the type of nonsense that he does, bro. And then he'll make up lies about things that he's done in the past, like we actually give a damn what he did. We don't care. Nobody cares. It's like nobody cares that you posted this. Nobody cares that you dropped a project, Chet. Now, if you could remember a few months back, Game responded to me for saying that his mixtape was garbage. He got mad. Like, oh, you're mad? That means it hits home, Chet, because even you realize that you're trash, Chet, and you're washed up and you're wasting time, Chet. Your own kids will never listen to your music. Facts. You playing your music around your children is actually a form of torture, by the way. Your kids don't like your music neither. Nobody likes your music. Your music is trash. You should probably stop rapping because you're not good at rapping, nigga. You're actually annoying us, Jamie. All these name drops is corny. You feel me? What are you talking about? I heard this nigga said, I don't care if 10 of y'all think y'all Wu-Tang. Like, what the hell does that even mean? What does that even mean, champ? There isn't even 10 main members of the Wu-Tang clan. You talking about you don't care if 10 niggas was Wu-Tang. Do you even know who's in the Wu-Tang clan, champ? Notice says May 2025, the Game was ordered by a judge to sell his Calabasas, California mansion to pay off a $7.13 million legal judgment from his 2016 default judgment in an SA lawsuit. Nasty word. Nasty work, champ. Oh, champ. Oh, champ. Run up these lights, gang. Boy, oh boy. Oh, I'm getting some crazy messages. We're going to get to that too. I'm going to get to the messages later. I done seen something wild just now. Yo. Notice says even if the home sells its full Zillow value, the game will still owe Rainey approximately $3 million as the judgment with interest has grown. Oh shit. Well, nasty word. Nasty. So he owes more money. It's crazy. I ain't gonna lie. He owes more money. It's crazy. I ain't even gonna lie. That's wild. That's wild. But Jason Taylor is bugging. He's struggling, champ. Like I don't think this is like what do you think you're doing here, champ? Do you think that your music matters? Do you think that your music matters, champ? Do you think that these projects hold any weight? Do you? I don't think you. I don't think you. I don't think you realize you live in your own head. You live in your own world. You live in the world where you think people actually give a damn about you taking shots at people. Nobody cares, bro. You might want to invest into maybe male stripping again. I ain't gonna lie. You might have more success at that than you have at making music. By the way, yeah, you may want to, look for the maybe the aunties want to see you male strip again, but you might break a hip bone in the process because you're almost 50 years old. You feel me? So I don't know, champ. I don't know, champ. You may want to sign up to be a fireman at a bachelorette party or something. I don't know. Champ. Yeah, go do that. You got other things you can do. You don't have to rap. You heard? You could be a fireman at a bachelorette party for somebody getting married in their 60s or something. You can do that. You don't gotta rap though, because rapping for you is just an annoyance to society. Champ. You're just annoying us. You're torturing society with your sound, champ, and we don't want to hear it. You heard? We don't want to hear it. We didn't ask you for no new music, but you keep putting out new music, nigga, and we don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. Apparently you do, nigga, but nobody wants to hear it. Nobody also says, keep in mind, man, he's filed bankruptcy and is only worth $10 million, yet over $7.3 million lawsuit and interest. Dude's a broke bum loser. He's desperate. LOL. You got to get some type of attention somewhere, champ. Listen, I don't think rap's going to help this lawsuit, champ. I don't think music is going to help this lawsuit. I don't think you making music is a therapeutic thing, champ. Nah, I don't think that's the thing, champ. You dig? Like, bro, shut up. Like, whenever you make a song or a verse, people really just want you to be quiet because you're wasting time, champ. You're just wasting time. Like, how much are you paying the engineer and what are you paying the engineer? You're probably paying that nigga an elephant peanuts, more than likely, champ. Because with the lawsuit and the money that you're, the engineer is definitely just doing community service at this point. Because what the hell is he actually gonna get out of the deal, champ? This project's not gonna go nowhere. The goddamn engineer's not gonna get anything. All right, what are you gonna pay that nigga in sunflower seeds, nigga? Huh? Because the lawsuit is extensive, champ. The lawsuit is well above your means, champ. How the hell you gonna make music, fund the engineer, all right? Like, what's going on here, champ? Nasty work. And DJ Drama, you should be ashamed of yourself too, by the way. See, DJ Drama, you must catch it straight. Because I didn't forget, nigga. You let Little Uzi take your woman away from you. How the hell do you let Little Uzi Vert take your woman away from you, champ? That nigga is 5'0", nigga. You let a nigga that's 5'0" take your woman away. I didn't forget, champ. Yeah, DJ Drama, you must catch wreck too, nigga. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, DJ Drama, why are you even hosting this trash of a mixtape, champ? You got nothing better else to do, nigga? Huh, champ? Listen, if any DJ is hosting the game mixtape, a game mixtape of any kind, if a DJ's hosting it, that nigga's getting extorted, champ. Yeah, somebody extorted you to host the mixtape because there's no way in hell that nigga had any funds to fund you in the making of that tape. I'm just saying. All right? Cowboy Hater Herder says, none of this, J. Cole, all the game BS matters. Too little, too late. Should have came outside with the boogeyman. You talking about Whack 100? Because that's the real boogeyman. Now, the real boogeyman is Whack 100. I don't know who the other boogeyman is, but I'm telling you who is whack 100. Mr. Never been touched, unscathed, and won't be touched. Niggas talking about niggas is gonna do fades and we ain't seen yet. Niggas ain't touch whack. Niggas been in the same building as whack. Niggas been in the same region as whack and ain't touched the nigga yet. And won't. If they see the nigga, they're not gonna do anything. Crazy enough. Wouldn't happen in my city, wouldn't happen in Miami, wouldn't happen in Houston, wouldn't happen in Philly, wouldn't even happen in Jersey, Chip. Wouldn't happen in Chicago, wouldn't happen. Niggas know where to go to try to punk people and so-called gang members, and these niggas are not going to do a goddamn thing to the said person. So he must be the boogeyman because niggas scared to touch whack. Niggas scared to do anything to whack 100, champ. I wonder why. I wonder why, champ. Oh, champ, nigga, and the nigga just roaming around, just telling niggas, hey, you're not gonna do nothing anyway. Yeah, he just talking crazy. Niggas have done nothing. Niggas know where he be at. Niggas seen him live. Niggas know where he at. Nothing happened. So the real boogeyman gotta be whack 100. I ain't going. Yeah, the real boogeyman gotta be whack 100. I don't know about anybody else. I'm just saying. Nobody says yikes. On top of that, because he reportedly did not pay the 2016 judgment, the judge granted Rainey to have control over his royalties and his record label Prolific Records. Oh, champ. Damn. So now, shorty, see, this is what happens when you're a nasty predator, champ. When you're when you're a frequent SAer, all right. When you are a frequent SAer, unfortunately, these types of nasty things can happen. Let's not forget the game and what he did with that 15-year-old girl in London. Yeah, let's not forget what she did with the 15-year-old girl in London that Whack 100 had to pay to get you out of because he had to pay the family so it would all go away, champ. Because you impregnated a 15-year-old girl. Oh, champ, why are you still making music? Why are you still making music when you should be in jail, champ? You're a predator. Yeah, you SA, you SA and you great minors, champ. You should be under the jail, champ. You should be under the jail. You heard? Oh, champ. Yeah, you should be under the prison system because you did some heinous acts. So, you know what I'm saying? What we talking about? Miss Nola Honey says if Nipsey was alive, he would smoke the wrinkles off the game and send him back to the strip club. LOL. Would he? Listen, salute to Nip and all that, RP Nip. But would he do that? Would he even give a damn what the game is doing? We don't know. You know what I'm saying? Can't speak for someone that ain't here. So we don't really know what Nip would be actually doing, but RP to that, man. I won't speak of people who ain't here. But Game is a bozo, man. See, salute to Southside Demon Time. Game got a mixtape, yeah. He got a deluxe mixtape of the trash mixtape that dropped like 2 months ago. He got a new one, yeah. Yeah, he got a new mixtape that just dropped. It's a deluxe of the trash that he just dropped. Nigga got a bunch of throwaway verses on it. Okay. Noti with more statistics on JC on Taylor. Drillmatic, August 2022, debuted at 25,000 first week, which was seen as low considering the 30 tracks and heavy features, especially when Born to Rap in 2019 did 23K first week, barely an upstick after 3 years. All champ. But what did you expect? What did you expect, champ? You feel me? What did you think was gonna happen, champ? He's never gonna sell anything past those units. And I ain't gonna lie, Ice Spice is a better rapper than the game. There's a lot of people that's better than the game that people might not think too fond of, champ. Listen, Ice Spice got better records than the game got. Ain't that crazy? That's wild, champ. That's wild. Yeah. Yeah, goddamn Ice Spice is rapping better than goddamn the game. Ain't that crazy? It's kind of wild. Never thought I'd see today, but I'm seeing it. She's seeing it now, ain't we, champ? Yeah, niggas don't mention the game. Niggas don't invite the game nowhere. None of that. You know what I'm saying? He's pretty much excluded from a lot of things, champ. Niggas out west don't invite him nowhere. You know how much of a cornball you gotta be to not get no West Coast invites, champ? Knowing how much the West Coast is struggling. outside of the Kenny guy. Yeah, outside of that Kenny guy. And Kenny carrying this. But outside of that shit, can't really mention no names no more. You know what I'm saying? Photography by Billy Ware says, Showface, that dude Whack 100 has a deep crew out here in Los Angeles. How he is online, he don't act like that offline content. Game is crazy for him. Hey, listen, I don't know what's going on, shit. All I know is that Whack 100 is clearly the boogeyman until proven otherwise. Until we see action take place, that nigga the boogeyman till further notice. Yeah. Till we see action, because we ain't seen nothing yet. We ain't seen a damn thing. Niggas want to be Martin Luther King and Malcolm X and all that. When niggas is disrespecting them, disrespecting they big homie, disrespecting they set, telling them what they not gonna do. Real disrespect, Jim. Some disrespect so crazy that how is this person even breathing is kind of unbelievable. Man. Oh shit. Oh shit. Southside Demon Time says he got a baby by a 15-year-old. I thought he was mad. Yo, that happened some years ago. I don't know if he's married. I don't know what the hell going on. We'll probably never find out. Gino James 79 says, let West Coast handle West Coast business. Y'all 50 Cent niggas always in somebody's business. Well, my Frank is in your mouth, Jim. Did you know that? Did you hear that, Gino? I have Frank that's in your mouth. You're capturing Frank with your esophagus, Jen. Did you know that? How about you mind your business about what I'm saying about the game, Jen? Since you want to jump to the defense so bad, how about you jump in that gym? All right, apparently you enjoy koala climbing the mayor's Frank. That's what you enjoy doing. You're koala climbing my Frank, Jen. All right? Let's talk about stay out of West Coast business. You stay out of my business, Jen. You here for a reason. The only way that you was able to comment in this chat is because you subscribe to the mayor, correct? Exactly, Chip. So that means you're involved in mayor business and you have an interest in mayor business, most importantly, the mayor's friend. So if you would kindly zip up my jeans and enter the gym, that would be nice. That would be cool. If you would kindly zip up my denims, Chip, and head to that gymnasium downstate. That would be cool. Okay? By the way, I don't give a damn about you or whoever else you think I'm talking about. By the way, yeah, I don't care. See, I'm going to be very evil this year. And niggas are just going to have to accept it. Because it's going to get bad, champ. It's going to get real evil for whoever. Because I don't care. I don't care. You feel me? I don't care, champ. I feel like Tim Dog right now. Yeah, I feel like Tim Dog, nigga. Yeah, you know who Tim Dog is? Go do your Googles, nigga. I feel like Tim Dog, nigga. How about that? Champ? Champ? Wow, Jason Martin Problem is on the game new album, multiple songs. That's crazy. Both of them niggas is trash, too. Both of them niggas can't rap, by the way, yeah. Damn, Champ, what did I do? You ate Frank. You ate Frank and I didn't give you permission. That's what you did. You know what you did. But champ, what? Zip up those jeans. Zip my denims back up, champ. How about that? Champ? What did I do, nigga? Who the hell you think you is telling me what business I'm in and what I'm not supposed to be? Nigga, I'll say whatever the hell I want to say, nigga, and you not going to do nothing about it. You not going to do nothing about it. What are you going to do, champ? Nothing. Just like niggas not going to do nothing about them nerd niggas who be popping up to LA unscathed. Niggas not gonna do nothing. Just like you not gonna do nothing. Nobody else gonna do nothing. Nobody's gonna do nothing about me saying anything. By the way, yeah, nobody. Nobody, nigga. I dare them to say something. By the way, I dare them to say something. You're gonna see the evil man. You really gonna see me take off. See, these niggas wasn't around. I've been around. You'll see. I dare niggas to act up. I want niggas to act up. I do this. I do this for real. I'm a different type of nigga, man. I really do this. Niggas think, no. It's bigger than what it is, champ. And I get crazy, nigga. If you want to get crazy, let me know. Let me know what you want to do. Okay? Cause this could go way past. See, I ain't even do nothing yet. I'm just letting niggas know off top that hey, if you do want rec, let me know what's up. All right, cause I don't back down from nothing, nobody. I'm not scared. Niggas is scared. I'm not scared. Niggas is scared to get arrested. Niggas think they gonna get a RICO and all that nonsense for whatever reason. I don't know. I don't know why. Niggas think they gonna get a RICO and all this madness. Okay, so stay out the way, that shit. Mind your business. Fall back. Move out the way. You're in the way. Don't get moved on. Don't be in the way if you're not ready to take risks, champ. And if a simple charge, a simple misdemeanor is a risk, well, sorry, champ. Sorry, champ. Feel me? I don't know, gang. I have no words for you. You dig? But Jason Taylor's a bozo. You see this nearly 50-year-old guy on the screen pulling his goddamn strings on his goddamn hoodie like he's a 5-year-old little boy. I don't know, gang. Y'all tell me what the hell's going on, because I don't understand this. And the game just needs to stop dropping music overall. Take the mayor's advice. Retire, nigga. Take my advice. Stop recording. You want to make you really want to make life better for yourself. Just stop making music, nigga. Stop going to the booth, wasting people's time, wasting your own time. You just wasting away, gang. Feel me? Like what? Oh, champ. Dad got him. Said, how did this start? Well, champ, a few months ago, the game had the nerve to reply to me on Instagram because he was mad that I said that his mixtape was trash, and I showed it. It's a whole video that I did about 2 months ago. An entire video. Go look it up. It's on the channel. I went off on the game because he was mad that I said something and critiqued his bum ass project. So now he made a deluxe album on Friday, which was yesterday. And I'm critiquing that project, saying it's trash again. Yeah, nigga, I'm gonna critique another project of yours that's garbage. And the deluxe was unnecessary because nobody asked you for a deluxe, nigga. Like, this is something that's golden. Like, this is a project that's worth listening to front to back, nigga. This needs to go front to back of a fucking trash bin. That's what it needs to happen. Front to back of a trash bin, nigga. Front to back of a public dump. How about that? Yeah. You could play this from front to back in a dumpster, nigga, with an MP3 player attached to it. Yeah. In a dumpster, you get a Bluetooth speaker, you get a phone, and you put it in a dumpster and let it play, nigga. Maybe that might fix the rat problem in that dumpster. If you just play the game enough in that dumpster, it might fix the rat problem. That the rodent issue will vanish very fast, champ. Yeah. You want to see those rats scurry away from those trash bags? Well, just store a playlist of the game in there on a Bluetooth speaker. Watch all those rats scurry away. Niggas are just gonna make a run for it, champ. I ain't gonna lie. Who needs an exterminator when you got JC on Taylor making goddamn music, 30 song projects? Huh? Who needs an exterminator? And we got JC on still making bum ass music. Yeah, crazy. You want those rats to go away, champ? You tired of your rodent issues? Well, you might want to start playing the game. Nigga, I just gave y'all a quick fix for all of those people out there that might be dealing with pests in their home environment, champ. Well, JC on just dropped the deluxe, gang. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, just dropped the deluxe. You want those rodents to flee the scene, champ? Well, play that new JC on Taylor. Yeah, it's garbage. I ain't gonna lie. It's trash. You heard? Oh, shit. Samson says, who they think they talking to coming over here in their feelings? I don't know. Champ. What are they mad about? Did I say something wrong? I don't think I did. Gang. No, he says, no wonder he stays creeping on young girls. They won't do the research to realize he's actually a broke bum. Oh, shit. He didn't do enough research, huh, Chin? Gino says the new game so fire it'll melt all the ice in NYC right now. If that's what you think, bro, I'll let you have that opinion. That's fine, Chip. Whatever you believe, Chip. Everybody is not as remedial as you. You know, Uncle Doug says we need at least 100 likes, or I'm assuming you're a fan of Red Rose White Sailors. Maybe that's what it is, Chip. I think that might be the case here. I think that might be the case. I ain't going on. Yeah, I think that might be the case. But yeah, this is crazy, bro. Yeah, this is wild, man. I don't know what's going on, but he need to stop making music, man. Just stop making it. Just do us all a favor and retire, man. You ain't gotta keep dropping this trash. Like, I refuse, Chin. I refuse to ever hear you rap again. Not hearing you rap will do the world some justice, Chip. I think the world will have less issues if you would just stop making music. You heard? The world might be a better place. The world might be a better place if you would just calm down, Chip. You feel me? I'm just saying. I'm just saying. No, he says that no one in the West Coast is rocking with it. That's a fact. The West is not even backing this project. Nobody listening to this nigga. The West not even listening to this nigga. Nobody listening to this nigga. Like, who's bumping this? Nobody's. Yo, listen. The entire California never knew that this nigga even dropped the project. They didn't know he dropped, and even if they did know, they still wasn't going to listen anyway. Chief Token Smoke. Game been a name drop artist since he came out. He a weirdo at this point, especially with his case in the UK. Yeah, 1000%. 1000%. On chat. Photography by Billy Weir says Showface, I'm from Compton, and Games albums is buns. Nobody even like that dude out here. That's what I heard too. You're not even loved in the city that you're from, Chin. Compton doesn't like you. LA don't like you. Nobody likes you, Chin. I ain't going lie. Apparently, Whack 100 got more love out there than you do, which is crazy, but true. But it's true, Chin. But it's true, Chin. But it's true, Chin. I ain't gonna lie. Oh, Chin. Uncle Doug says this music definitely won't pay the child support. Honestly, you're wasting resources, wasting electricity, wasting everything. Everything's being wasted here. You feel me? Reset says pulling strings is only useful when attached to a puppet. The game is lying himself. It's tying himself up in knots out here. Yeah, it's nasty. Yeah, it's nasty. Oh shit. Shad got him says, ain't it Wack's job to make sure people know about the album or not? Actually, it's not, because he's no longer the game's manager. The game switched managers about a month or two ago. So he don't even got the same manager that he used to have. Crazy enough, right? He don't got the same manager. So that's that whole thing is over with, gang. It's up. It's finished for that. I ain't gonna lie. Feel me? It's over for that. I ain't gonna lie. You dig? Oh, chin. Oh, chin. Hummingbird says this dude game is an F-boy. That cringe ass episode of his young BM confirmed everything I always knew about his dusty A. Well, at least his BM is of age. At least his BM is of age. I mean, considering what he's done in the past, you know, like get a 15-year-old girl pregnant, right? Like, you did put a baby in an underage girl now, didn't you? Yeah, you did that, right? Yeah. Should be under the jail, Chip. Should be under the jail, Chip. No, nobody should listen to you. Actually, yeah. Didn't you put a seed in a kid? Yeah, you did that, didn't you, Chip? Yeah, that was you, Chip. All Chip, man. And didn't Wack get you out that situation, Chip? Yeah, he did. All Chip. Oh. Now, how in the world are you gonna pay for this goddamn lawsuit, huh, Chip? You might have to consider male stripping on this. Like I said before, you might want a male strip on the side, nigga. Like I said before, nigga. There's some bachelorette parties for women in their 50s. They need to see a fireman or something, nigga. Go do that, Chip. Go upgrade, Jimmy. You could always do something else. You don't gotta rap. Rapping is too much to act. You don't gotta rap no more, nigga. Man, go do one of them 50s and up bachelorette parties, nigga. You go dress up like a goddamn fireman or something, nigga. A dentist. Yeah, go do that, nigga. You ain't gotta rap no more, nigga. What the hell you rapping for? For what? You suck, nigga. You're not good. Everyone despises your music. Your kids don't like your music. I don't like your music. Hey, I'm even thinking you don't even like the music. You just doing it to do it, nigga. I ain't gonna lie. You heard? Oh shit. Oh shit. Miss Nola says, can't believe I'm going to say this, but I'd rather listen to Iceman. Well, it's for sure gonna be better than this trash. So I would put my money on Iceman being better than this garbage too. I ain't gonna lie. We just gotta be real about the situation. At least that nigga is a bigger artist. Okay? Nody says he got sued and lost the case for defamation on IG against his old babysitter. Lost for over $200,000 in 2015. LMAO, sheesh, how is he still managing to keep afloat? Only him and the Lord knows, and that's as far as it can go, champ. We don't know. We got more Compton people in the chat. The homie Big E says, man, as a Compton native, we don't listen to his ass. Well, nobody in Compton seems to like the game, nigga. Nobody in Compton seems to like this guy, but apparently he's saying he's the best in Compton. We know that's a goddamn lie, nigga. You're not the best in Compton. You're not the best at anything. You're only the best at getting 15-year-olds pregnant in London, champ. You might be the GOAT at doing that. Yeah, you might be the GOAT at being a nigga that's in his 40s. At the time, he might have been late 30s, early 40s. Doesn't matter. You might be the best at putting seeds in kids and all that. Yeah, you might be the best at that. Underage pregos, underage pregnancy. Might be the GOAT. You might be the best at doing that shit, but you're not good at rapping. You suck, nigga. You're not good. Yeah, you're not good. Does your family know that you did that? Does your family know about you getting a 15-year-old girl pregnant? Do they know about that shit? Mm-hmm. I'm just asking. Maybe you can answer that at a later date. You don't gotta answer now. You can wait, Chin. Take your time with your answer. Take your time with your answer, Chin. Take your time. You don't gotta answer right now, Chin. But we do need answers, though. Okay? Yeah, we need to know, Chin. Okay? Nasty work, oh Chin. Oh Chin. Kirk G's. The niggas selling dope to this community. Who's selling dope? Who's selling work, Chin? Are you trying to create a Rico or something? Now here we go to creating Ricos, nigga. Who's selling work, Chin? Let's not even answer that question. I don't care who's moving weight. That has nothing to do with me, Chin. But that's crazy that you would say that. You heard? That's crazy that you would say that. And Big E says he is an NWA wannabe. Maybe you have a great point, Chin. They from Compton too. But listen, do the mayor a favor and make sure you hit the like. If you haven't hit the like, make sure you do, Chin. Make sure you smash up on the like. Make sure you share the video. If you're brand new to the mayor's channel, make sure you subscribe too, gang. By the way, okay, catch the Royal Rumble in the mayor's Discord. Link should be in the description. But one more thing before we get all the way up out of here. Are you ready, gang? It's the mayor. The one and only video of Mayor F. Mob Donnie. And you rocking with the town favorite Showface knows this big guy from the you already know it's the town versus everybody at all times, gang. I'm up out of here, y'all. Salute.